But let's go on and move on to game 2.
Link engaged.
Alright, welcome to game 2 of the TeamSpeak Team Liquid StarCraft 2 Open number 7 on the North American server. So this is going to be mouzMorroW on the Team mousesports, morphing in as our blue Zerg here at the top base. And at the 3 o'clock base we do have Root.Drewbie as a red Terran dropping in here at the 3 o'clock, as I already said. And we are on Metalopolis, and we are, of course, at these close positions in terms of air, but very, very normal standard positions on ground. So, of course, that one Xel'Naga tower that is between the two bases is going to be in, very hot contest during this game. They're definitely both going to be going for that Xel'Naga tower. It's really going to affect the map control with positions like this. Just having that vision in that crucial of an area makes a huge difference. So it looks like mouzMorroW was able to scout his opponent without Drewbie being able to see that Overlord. So Drewbie not going to be able to just know which direction to scout in. Does not yet know what position his opponent is at, whereas mouzMorroW knows where his opponent is at, thanks to that that long sight range of the Overlord. So barracks getting dropped down. Looks like Drewbie not planning on going for any quick type of add-on for that barracks, placing it so that an add-on would not fit. Drewbie now checking for that Overlord, but he is just too late. Should have sent that out, 10 seconds, 15 seconds earlier, and you would have seen that that Overlord. Just needs to get the timing down on that. So it looks like mouzMorroW is actually going for a hatchery first build yet again here. And he sees what his opponent's doing. He sees that his opponent has no gas, just has that 1 Rax. Probably at this point going to be assuming that his opponent's going for a 1 Rax fast expansion due to the complete lack of gas or lack of a second barracks. And also the placement of that barracks, of course, suggests that he's not planning on getting gas to build an add-on until much later. So mouzMorroW probably feeling very safe at this moment. He knows his opponent is probably going to be going for a relatively quick expansion. At the very least is not going for some type of very early 2 Rax rush or anything like that. So he can basically tech up, get up his drone count on these 2 bases, and kind of sit comfortably until he figures out what his opponent is going for after this expansion. And here it is. Here comes the 1 Rax expand from Drewbie. He does not want to fall behind economically. He knows his opponent went hatch first last game. He's probably expecting it this game again. It is this, and there he does have an SCV that scouts it. Sees exactly what his opponent's doing. He is going to see this gas up. Should scout that there's only 1 gas, but here comes a drone from mouzMorroW. He is going to be able to confirm that there's that command center. That's very important, as Drewbie could have had a proxy barracks somewhere else for a second barracks, things like that. Is mouzMorroW going to be able to see? Oh, those Marines did get pulled back. Not going to go ahead and be aggressive with those. Not too sure about the decision. It's possible that, yes, they would have been taken out by Zerglings if they got to his opponent's base, but the fact that there are no defensive units at mouzMorrow's base at this point means they probably could have been able to do a bit of harass, take out some drones, maybe Overlord, and at least force his opponent to make Zerglings. Whereas we can see right now mouzMorroW has not made a single Zergling and is just making purely drones at this point, which is really not what Drewbie wants. He does not want to let him build all those drones. So I think actually pulling those Marines back in that early game was a bit of a mistake there. Especially with that SCV to scout to see that there were not Zerglings at that time. So now he's going to move forwards, take control of this Xel'Naga tower, see that there's nothing here, and he's going to move forward with 5 Marines about 30 seconds later than he was about to move forward with 4 Marines. So I don't think this is very good timing. mouzMorroW should be able to defend against it pretty easily. These Zerglings are about to hatch out. Very nice timing. He was able to see that was coming. Does need some more Zerglings, though. They are on the way. They should be finishing in about 10 seconds. In the meantime, yes, mouzMorrow's taking a couple losses. But his timing should work out. That he shouldn't take too many losses if he micros correctly. However, it does seem he's kind of bringing his army part of it at a time. And some very nice micro from Drewbie. Seeing some really nice cutting going on here. It does look like he's going to end up losing these Marines, but did quite a lot of damage to those Zerglings in the meantime. As we can see, mouzMorroW produced 12 more Zerglings after that, which, as a commentator, we can see that, we can see the rest of the map. We can see that Drewbie is not planning on coming for any type of attack after that. Morrow is extremely safe right now, but instead he's building these Zerglings, and of course now he's planning on going for this Baneling build, as he does have that Baneling nest. But perhaps that's not what he was originally planning on doing. It's very possible that had he not taken that pressure, he would have just droned up for a little bit longer, give himself more of an economy there. We have a very large number of Speedlings moving forwards now, though. Drewbie does not have much of anything to defend. He has one bunker, I believe, with 3 Marines in it. Banelings busting that is just, it's going to be decimating. Here come these Banelings. They're almost done morphing. They're going to be here in any moment now, and Drewbie doesn't have anything to defend, so, I mean, this could just end the game right here. Drewbie has no way to scout. He hasn't sent out scans. He hasn't tried to keep control of that Zelnaga tower. He's going to drop down some very nice blocks there, but he's going to be taken out immediately by these Banelings. Zerglings immediately surrounding that Hellion, preventing it from doing any damage. And these Zerglings are blocking the Banelings from taking out the supply depot. Really needs to micro better to take that out. Almost takes it out. These Zerglings can take it out. No, it looks like the SUVs were pulled in time, and that missed micro by Morrow, not letting those Banelings get in front, is going to prevent him from being able to get into the main base of Drewbie. However, he did force this lift, killed quite a lot of Marines at the natural. Sorry, SCVs at the natural, and I think he's really put his opponent in a really tight spot right now, because now it's 2 bases versus 1 base, and Drewbie's got to be really worried right now about how he's going to come back from this huge economic disadvantage. He lost quite a lot of SCVs. Here come the Banelings for a second bust. They're going to be able to immediately take out both that add-on and the supply depot. Here come a ton of Zerglings. I mean, Drewbie has the Blue Flame upgrade on these Hellions, but it's just not going to be enough. He doesn't have enough Hellions. They're not quick enough. He's taking out all the SCVs. There's no way this won't be GG. I mean, Drewbie simply has nothing left. No, 1 SCV. There's the GG. Drewbie finally giving up on that game. So that is going to be 1-1 right now in this series, which is always exciting to see. Really like to see it come out to be a tie. See those really high tension tiebreaker matches at the end of series. So I mean, really in that last game, Drewbie's scouting kind of lost him the game there, because he should have been able to see with that scouting SCV that those 4 Marines would have been safe, and he should have done some attacks with those. Really would have hurt Morrow's economy. He was able to just drone up for so long that he built up a really big economic advantage. And then also, he was unable to scout that entire push coming from Morrow, and thus he had no defenses. He had literally 3 Marines in a bunker, and that was it. So very nice timing from Morrow, and unfortunately some really not so great scouting from Drewbie. But with that, let's get going on to Game 3.